Hello, Gemini. Welcome back. This is your monthly reading, April 2024. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising sign, depending on what you resonate best with. Let's have a look at your monthly messages. Don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date on new videos that come out. And remember, Gemini, these are general readings. If you'd like insights into your own personal situation, you can contact me via the links below for private readings. Gemini. We are going to have a look at the general messages that come through. Then we'll have a look at money and finances, love and relationships, overall health, any obstacles, blocks, or challenges, and the overall energy. So Gemini, what I'm seeing for you in the month of April, I feel you may be starting this month off, or you may have a lot of obligations, a lot of things you need to do. I'm picking up something with juggling things around, having to multitask. You may be tied up with a lot of different things. This could be being tied up with work, being tied up with a lot of things that your work requires you to do. Or Gemini, for some of you, there could be somebody that you're tied up with. And I feel you may be more reflective in the month of April, reflecting on what it is that you need to do, all these things that you need to accomplish. And for some of you, Gemini, some of these things could include having to do something new. So if you're dealing with something with work, this could be a new project that comes in that you have to deal with. A new project that requires some kind of multitasking, some kind of juggling things around, or this could be some new responsibility, some new task that you have with your partner. Something that you have to concentrate on, something that you have to focus on to get this thing done. I feel for some of you, you may be tied up specifically with somebody. And I'm picking up a relationship. Gemini, for some of you, I feel there could be something going on with a new relationship that may be tying you down. For some of you, I feel there's this carefree energy coming through that you may want to be a little bit more adventurous, a little bit more spontaneous. That you may be thinking something about this person, and if you want to be tied down in this relationship, you may be having to juggle things around with this person. And for some of you, Gemini, I'm picking up juggling your time, how to spend time with somebody. If there's a new relationship that comes in the month of April, you may be having to juggle things around or juggle your time around to be able to spend with that person. Or for some of you, Gemini, you may be having to juggle your time around trying to get time to yourself. Because I'm feeling there could be some issue here with trying to find time for yourself, trying to spend time alone to do what it is that you want to do. So for some of you, I feel if you're dealing with a relationship, a new relationship especially, it could be asking a lot from you. It could be asking a lot of your time and leaving you in this position that you essentially feel tied down. And I feel there's this more adventurous, spontaneous, carefree energy coming through that you may want to embody, Gemini. And it's a question of trying to find time on your own to do the things that you like to do, since this relationship may be asking a little bit more responsibility or a little bit more time and energy on your part. For some of you, this is going to have to do with a work situation, some project at work that you may find yourself essentially tied down to some kind of project at work, and you're having to juggle things back and forth. And for some of you, Gemini, I'm picking up something that there could be this relationship that comes in the month of April, something that you need to find time for. I'm almost picking up something you may have to sacrifice this time that you have to yourself to be able to invest time into somebody else. Some new offer, some new relationship, some new blessing that comes in, that you're having to try to juggle things around to make this happen. And for some of you, if you're dealing with a type of situation, it could be something that comes in, something new that comes in the month of April, in which you're trying to figure out how to make time for this, how to be able to take on this task, how to take on this new thing, how to take on this new responsibility, how to take something on. Where can you find time to put this in your schedule? And this could be having to go back to the time that you value, that you have for yourself, that you may have to sacrifice some of your own alone time, essentially, to be able to invest in someone or something else. So let's go ahead and check your overall finances. Okay, Gemini, so as far as finances, I feel there's something about savings here, and this is a little bit peculiar as this comes up, because I feel this energy is kind of an indication of what's going on overall in the month of April. Something you're investing time into, resources, possibly even money you're investing into something, and you're having to wait. And this waiting could be going back to finding time for something, or having to multitask or juggle things around to make time for something. Making time and having to wait. And so money-wise, on a financial level, I feel there could be some situation. This could have to do with investments for some of you. This could have to do in some savings for some of you, but I feel it's a situation in which you're waiting for some kind of financial reward or some kind of financial gain. You've essentially already made the investments, you've put your money into a specific place, and you're waiting essentially for some kind of results, some kind of fruits of your labor to essentially come forth. For some of you, Gemini, this could also have to do with work. If you're dealing with a work situation, if you're waiting on a promotion or waiting for some kind of raise, the month of April is going to be a waiting month. So financial wise, if you're waiting on any money to come in, if you're waiting on anything with your job, any promotions, bonuses, waiting on any investments, assets, anything like this, it's going to be a month in which there's something that is not quite yet ready to be harvested. Gemini. So let's go ahead and have a look at relationships, love and relationships. So love and relationships, Gemini, I'm feeling is going to be a little bit challenging in the month of April. And this could go back with having to find time. If you're dealing with a new relationship, it could be a matter of having to find time for this person or find time to be with this person. But I feel there is going to be some challenge in relationships in general. Challenges in love, finding time to be with this new partner or to be with a long-term partner. You may be tied up with other things and may not have time to spend with your partner. Something which could cause some frustration, some anger even on the part of your partner. And for some of you, this could be challenges in communication in general in the month of April. Remember, we are in Mercury retrograde, so do pay attention to anything that has to do with communication or miscommunication. There could be something that's misinterpreted, something that is said out of context, or some kind of emotions that are not clearly expressed, for example, which could cause some kind of turmoil or some kind of challenge in a relationship. So do watch out in the area of love and relationships in the month of April for this more challenging energy. Challenging for finding time to be with your loved ones, finding time to be with your partner, or if it's a new relationship, finding time to be with that new person, finding time and communication, stating how it is that you feel, and maybe challenges stating or expressing the fact that there are some obstacles to spending time with your partner, which could cause some kind of outrage on the part of your partner. Gemini, so do be careful of that. So let's go ahead and check your overall health. Okay, overall health, Gemini, I feel is going to be stable this month. I feel it's going to be stable. We do have our Four of Wands that comes up twice. So I feel this is a highlighted energy for the month of April. I feel energy-wise, your energy levels are going to be stable. And I feel physically, there's going to be a lot of strong force here. I'm picking up a lot of resilience, a lot of resistance, and a lot of energy in general. I feel vitality is going to be good overall this month. So if you are tied up in a situation or being tied down with work, for example, if you have these extra responsibilities, you're having to multitask or trying to find time to spend with your loved ones, I feel energetically speaking, you'll have the energy to be able to accomplish what it is that you need to accomplish this month. Again, paying attention to communication, because there could be some miscommunications here in relationships specifically. But health-wise, I feel physically, on an energetic level, you'll have the energy that you need to accomplish all of these things. So let's go ahead and check your overall challenge, Gemini. So Gemini, I'm seeing the overall challenge. This is interesting because I'm seeing the card of tears. So I feel there's going to be some kind of challenge with, I'm feeling something with detoxification through tears or through crying, essentially. Also quite possibly coming up through our Ace of Cups. There could be something emotional going on. Something that, Gemini, I'm picking up something for some of you that you may need to let go of in the month of April. I'm picking up something to let go of, or this could have to do with sacrificing some of your own time that you have to yourself, this alone time that you value. This could be meditation. This could be contemplation. This could be your own time that you spend in self-reflection, for example. And this could be upsetting, especially if you're having to dedicate your time to something else, especially if it has to do with a relationship or if it has to do with a work situation. But I'm picking up this energy as tears, that it could be something emotional, something challenging that has to do with emotions, or that has to do with letting go and letting things be. And if there is something going on with communication with somebody, there could be something said, especially in this challenging energy we have with love and relationships. There could be something said that triggers some kind of emotional response. Some kind of emotional response on you or on your partner's end or on a loved one's end that incites some kind of anger, some kind of frustration, some kind of rage even. I'm picking up that there could be something upsetting, someone is frustrated or angry. Especially if you're dealing with a situation in which you may have to tell your partner that you can't be with them, especially if it's a new relationship. This could cause some kind of anger or somebody being mad, essentially, in a relationship, which could then incite some kind of emotional response leading to being upset or crying. Gemini, so do watch out for this kind of energy. So let's check the overall energy for the month of April. Okay, Gemini, so we do have a card of gratitude, and gratitude essentially is stating exactly just that. Whatever is going right this month, to show gratitude for those things that are going right. Show gratitude for the things that you have. Be appreciative for all the things that are working in your favor. There could be some challenges this month in love and relationships. There could be this multitasking, having to juggle things back and forth this month. And there could be this situation which incites some kind of emotional response with our card of tears, essentially, lacrime. So do pay attention to some of this more challenging energy, but I feel overall this month you are going to be blessed with a lot of high energy. I'm picking up high energy, stable energy, a lot of vitality, and financially wise, that something is going to come in. There's some waiting period, but eventually the fruits of your labor will be seen eventually. So do have gratitude for the things that are going right. Have gratitude for your good health. Move past challenges in relationships and essentially count the blessings as they come in, Gemini. And so that is your overall message for the month of April. Do let me know if you have questions or comments in the comment box below. Don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date on new videos that come out. Don't forget to like this video and check the links below for additional readings or personal readings. And have a good week.